Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Monkeying Around Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the dB9 digital voice recorder. What's different about this voice recorder is it's all on a flash drive that has 8 gigs of storage. So you can use it as 8 gigs for files or for a mixture of voice recordings and files. So let's see what's inside of here. It comes with this nice case that shows you what's inside when you get it, so it's great for a gift and people can see what's in there. But as soon as you open it, you have the actual dB9 voice recorder. Like I said, it is just a flash drive, so when you open this up, it's got a USB stick there. But the difference is, here on the back, there is a on-off switch and a microphone. Also in here, we've got this nice foam protection. There are 2 lanyards in here, a regular wrist lanyard, and this smaller lanyard, which I'm guessing is a keychain lanyard. You have a warranty card. And then the instruction manual is also in here. Now I do recommend reading this because this instruction manual explains to you how to use it, but more importantly, what the lights are doing on it so you know when it's ready or when it's done recording. So now the first thing that the instructions recommend is to charge the dB9PRO for about 3 to 4 hours. Now it says that full charge will give you about 10 hours of recording time. So let's go plug this in and charge it, and with the magic of editing, we'll be back in just a few seconds. So like I said earlier, this looks just like a regular USB drive. You can actually store up to 8 gigs of information on it, or use a mixture of it with the audio recorded files. So on the back, that's where all the magic happens. There's a switch here to turn it on and off for its microphone recording. The way it'll work is you turn it on, and then a light will flash red and blue, and then you're going to have red light flash 3 times. Once the light goes out, it's recording. So right now it is recording this as we're talking. And when you're done with the recording, you just flip the switch again, and then the blue and red light will flash. It's adding a timestamp, and that's it. You now have a recording on here. It's very simple to use. The lights explain everything you need to know, and it's just one single switch. And now we're going to take this drive, plug it into a computer so you can see the WAV files that are on here. Hey everyone, so now we're taking a look at my desktop of my computer. Now as you see, I have a Mac, but the dB9PRO works fine with both Mac and Windows. They work just a little differently with each one. So I'm going to take this and put it into my USB port on the side of my computer, and within a few seconds we're going to see the drive show up on the desktop, and here it is. It's called Record. So we're going to click on it and open it up, and you're going to see 3 things: a record directory, a set time directory, and a set time.rar. Now the set time rar is a exe inside of it that you can run, and it sets the correct time onto the stick for when you do your timestamps. It's actually already loaded here in this directory, so you see the set time exe and then a DLL file. Since I'm using a Mac, there's no way to run this, so you would need to go to a PC or have Windows loaded on your Mac so you can run this exe file to do timestamps. If not, it's just going to use whatever the last timestamp or the default is on the drive. Here in the record directory are all the files that you've recorded. Now as you see, they're WAV files, which is not a standard file that a Mac can play. It'll play just fine on a PC. You just click it, it's going to open up and play. On a Mac, they recommend you using VLC. I already have VLC loaded on my computer, so I'm just going to right click it, open with VLC, and here we go. So right now it is recording this as we're talking. And when you're done with the recording, you just flip the switch again. And that was the recording that you just saw me do a second ago in the demo. It was clean, it was easy to understand, and it was real easy to find and play here on the stick. So like I said, the timestamp's not going to be correct. It's actually showing it as December 1st, 2016 at 1:38 a.m. as the time that it was played, where it actually shows that it was recorded today, October 30th, 2017, around noon. So this is the default time. This would be fixed if I ran the set time RAR on a Windows system first. But other than that, it'll still record in the correct order with the built-in time that's on the stick. So there you have it, the dB9PRO digital voice recorder. It's a lot of usability and such a small form factor. I think this is great for students or people that need to go to a lot of meetings and need to remember what's said. You can use this without having to write anything down, and it just records. And it records for a lot of time. They're saying that there's 96 hours on an 8 gig stick. That's a lot of recordings. And of course, you can just plug it into the computer, pull it off, and then be able to record more. The whole thing takes 3 or 4 hours to charge, and they say it'll last between 10 and 12 hours per charge. So that's not too bad. It's not something you got to remember to charge up right before you use it. You can charge it, let it sit for a little bit, and then it's ready for you whenever you need it. So once again, this is the dB9PRO digital voice recorder. If you have any questions or comments, please say so below. And please always remember to subscribe. Thanks, and see you next time on Monkeying Around Reviews.